And here's another hot button issue today. What's more concerning to you? BYU giving up 41 on defense, or the BYU offense not scoring for the last 3 quarters at Liberty?
It's a great question.
Getting outscored by Gardner-Webb on the same field only 7 days later.
The fighting whatevers of Gardner-Webb. I couldn't name the mascot.
Gardner's good. Webb is where they're
yeah, Gardner's real quality. Gardner-Webb played Liberty way tougher than BYU did, which is weird. They're both concerning. I think we thought the offense could carry BYU if the defense struggled at times. We thought that against Notre Dame. But I have concerns more about the defense, because I think if you can't stop the run and you're giving up, 7 yards of play and 547 yards to Liberty, that's not good, because ECU, to me, their offense is better than Liberty's. They have the school record holder in touchdowns and passing yards, and the AAC's completion leader as well in Houston Eilers. He's really good. So I'm concerned about the defense not giving the offense a chance, because if BYU can't run the ball, if they're playing from behind a bunch, Aaron Roderick's smart. He's got to catch up, right? So you're not going to run in the same way. And if Jaron Hall truly is injured, and he is, this is troubling. You can't rely on the offense to win you the game. This has got to be a different type of situation. And I'm not sure where the fixes are going to come, because it feels like the morale is so low that it isn't easily fixable or rallyable for this team right now. I am concerned about Friday night.
It's hard to gauge morale, because fan morale is low, and we all react to the worst possible thing. Then something good happens, and so now it's like squirrel, for a fan. I don't know where the morale is in the football team. Puka Nacua addressed the team on Saturday after the game. Was that enough? Was that enough to get their attention coming into practice this week? I don't know, because we're not in it. We're closer than most.
I think we can watch the interviews we're going to show and look at body language.
Yeah, body language.
To me, that tells you morale.
Body language after the loss, certainly the morale's down. But I don't know how fast it can come back up. We just know these guys have a history of winning. They have a history of playing hard. Ben Bywater has a history of making tackles. He led the team in tackles last season. The last 3 games, he's not even where he's supposed to be to make a tackle. What's going on with that? Well, Ben Bywater's got to fix that. Yeah. And you can just go down the whole list. I mean, just call out him, but you can just go down everybody. Jaron Hall has got to fix that. Aaron Roderick's got to fix the fact that it's 3rd down and 10 and Puka's in the backfield, and you hand him the ball and have him run to the short side of the field where all of Liberty and their student body's waiting to tackle him. And then we punt. And then BYU punts, Liberty scores, and BYU never gets the lead back again. What's that all about? I think that's the one play that had people going, are you kidding me? What's wrong? And again, that's just one on a long list of why are we doing that? Why did we do that? Why isn't that guy there? Why isn't this guy there? But they're the same guys that have had success. It's
interesting. And I'm glad the game's on Friday this week, because we need one less day of conversation about what's not going on just to get to that game. And let's hear from you in Voice of the Nation in our question of the day today. What's more concerning to you? BYU's defense giving up 41 with the offense being shut out in the final 3 quarters. BYU Sports, on Instagram. I don't think anyone has ever said the defense was great. What BYU lacks in defense, they usually make up for with offense. When the offense doesn't show up, the whole team loses momentum. That's a valid point. I think that's interesting. If the offense isn't going, all of a sudden there's this negative swell even on the defensive side of the ball.
And historically, the offense has always picked up the defense at BYU in just about every single year since, well, maybe
outside of 2012.
Maybe 1922.
Yeah, 2012
once LaBelle got here, the offense seemed to always pick up the defense. Defense was good, but when they weren't, BYU was able to win a 56-42 football game.